Hey guys, welcome to another edition of the Chingo Gringo beer review from Cancun, Mexico. Okay, so today I have a bad beer, I'm afraid. I'm afraid. I have a bad beer and I'm happy about it. Today the beer is not bad in quality. Today the beer is bad in name only. So what beer am I talking about? And where does it come from? And what brewery brews this beer? I'm going to tell you this information. Okay, so first let's start with the view of the bottle. Okay, there we go. This is called Bad King John, and this is brewed by the Ridgeway Brewery, and it's a stout style. This beer is a stout, and this beer is rocking 6% ABV. Okay, a little bit of background about the brewery. Like I said, the brewery's name is Ridgeway Brewery, and the owners are Peter and Vanda Sholey. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. I think it's Sholey, not Scully. Sholey. And they run the brewery there. And so why is the brewery called Ridgeway Brewery? Well, there is an ancient long-distance footpath which passes just yards in front of the brewery's front door. And so they call it Ridgeway Brewery based on the name of this ancient footpath, which is called the Ridgeway. And the brewery is located in Oxfordshire, England, South Stoke, Oxfordshire, England. Okay, so that's just a little bit about the brewery. Now, I didn't find a lot of information on the brewery's website. The website is just a one single page with a list of thumbnails of all the beers that they produce, and they produce quite a few, including the famous Christmas Bad Elf and Bad Santa series that they do. I know it's called Bad Elf. I'm not sure if it's called Bad Santa, but anyway, not much else as far as information on this beer. I only know that it's 6% ABV. I don't have any IBU information, which I would consider the beer to be low on the IBU scale, probably in the neighborhood of 20, I would say. Now, on the back of this bottle, I just wanted to read some information here. I meant to give you like a better view of the bottle. I mean, it has a really nice, as you can see, a really nice graphic of a knight on his horse, and it looks like two knights are jousting. Okay, so it says a very English black ale, but like I told you earlier, this is a stout specifically. Now it says on the bottle here, Bad King John is black, bitter, intense. Like the ruthless man it honors, do not come here looking for subtlety. I like that already. Sounds great. Sounds like a beer that I would enjoy. Okay, so this beer is bottle conditioned. Beer is bottled with live yeast sediment and undergoes further fermentation in the bottle. Ridgeway beers are bottled in this way because the flavor is brighter and fresher. Don't take our word for it. Taste this bottle against any ordinary pasteurized beer. Okay, we're gonna give it a try. Okay, so enough about the beer, enough about the brewery. Let's pour this beer up, shall we? As you guys know, stout is my all-time favorite beer style. So when I saw this beer in the store, I said, wow, I have to have that. Oh guys, look at this beer. Poured with a finger head, really nice tan, creamy looking head, thick head, very nice head retention. Black as the ace of spades, black as a black stallion in the middle of the night. Black. No light whatsoever coming through this beer. Completely black, as it says. Okay, good. First, the aroma. I'm getting notes, of course, of roasted malt. Some also some toffee slash caramel notes as well in the aroma. A little bit of biscuity aroma there, and of course I'm getting chocolate, and also I have to block it because of the wind. It's a little windy today, and a little bit of coffee as well. And I also detect a little bit of a little aroma of dark fruits, maybe like cherries or plums or something like that in there as well. Wonderful aroma to this beer. Okay, I can't stand it anymore. I have to try this beer. So, cheers, guys. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Very smooth beer. Low on the level of carbonation, which I really like in beers like this. Dark, heavier beers such as stouts and porters. I like the carbonation levels to be lower. Of course, that's standard for these beers, or it's how they are carbonated. And so that allows your taste buds to experience more flavor. Why is that? Because when the beer has a lot of carbonation and those bubbles are dancing up and down on your tongue, it's rather aggressive, and you don't really get to absorb into your taste buds the true character and nature of the beer. But here the carbonation is low, and that's outstanding. That's great. Right front, I get the coffee and chocolate, roasted malt, as well as some biscuity flavors in there, but extremely smooth beer. Low level of bitterness. I would even go lower than 20. I would say that it's around maybe 15 in the IBUs for this beer. Very nicely balanced between the malt sweetness and the bitterness of the hops. They probably used, I didn't have the information, I'll try to find it out and look for it in the credits. If I find it, I'll put it in the credits so you can find it there. So I didn't know any information about malts used or the hops, but if I were a betting man, I would bet that they used noble English hops, which have a low alpha acid or low in alpha acids, so their bitterness is lower, and it makes a really nice addition to a beer like this. Really nicely complements the malt in a beer like this. Wow. At the start, or initially when you take the sip, you're bombarded, your taste buds are bombarded with notes of chocolate and roasted malt and coffee and a little bit of biscuit. In the middle, you start to taste the bitterness, and at the end you have a really nice dry bitter finish in the end, and the bitterness lingers very nicely after your sip. It's been a few seconds, maybe 30 seconds, and I still can taste the bitterness. Now, like I said, this beer is produced and brewed in the UK and in Oxfordshire, England, South Stoke, the name of the city, I believe. And so, a very nice beer from these guys. I look forward to trying other beers. I think they have one called Ivan the Terrible. That sounds interesting. Maybe that's a porter, not really sure. They have really strong beers as well, barley wines. So I'm going to see if I can find these beers. If you guys know anywhere in Mexico I can find beers from Ridgeway Brewery, different from this beer, Bad King John, let me know in the comment section below. Okay, what am I gonna give this beer today? What rating should I give it? Now, I really like this beer. It's really nice all around appearance. Beautiful, beautiful dark black color. I mean, I'm out in really bright, and you have to strain to see any light whatsoever come through this beer. Beautiful color, nice appearance on the head, nice tan, creamy head. Aroma, beautiful bouquet. Wonderful medium mouthfeel, and also a nice medium bodied beer, and just all around great beer. I would recommend you guys to go out and give this beer, buy this beer and give it a try yourself. You will not be disappointed, especially if you are a fan of stouts like I am. Okay, so I'm going to give this beer a Chingo Gringo rating of 9 out of 10. Outstanding beer, guys, at Ridgeway Brewery. Keep up the good work. I look forward to finishing the rest of this beer here by the poolside on a beautiful day here in Cancun. So that's all for now. Until next time, guys, remember to drink responsibly. Don't drink and drive. And keep pouring them up and keep drinking them down. Cheers, guys.